What's this?
Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I'm joined by Mutanat for our Total War Warhammer Let's Play with the Elves and Dwarves. It's weird, it's creepy, it's disturbing. I also still have an amber shortage, and Mutanat's weird. So, there's that.
You have an amber shortage?
I know.
No.
It's shocking to be sure. Alright, well, let's combine our wily veterans here.
I have a grudge shortage. How about that?
That's probably not a bad thing for you.
Yeah, it's actually really great. But I mean, I didn't want you to feel left out, you know?
Well, I don't. I felt very unique and special. Now I feel like I'm just another one of you. It's terrible. Worst
You
feeling
are.
in the world. Alright, well, as awesome as it's been to walk around and do all the stuff that I've done, I actually need to recruit more people because all my people died. Well, they didn't die, but they don't exist anymore due to claiming new lands, I guess.
Yeah.
It's not the ideal situation. Alright,
Oh, how great it is that my people love me again.
they don't love you. They just say that. It's a thing that they say. Make you feel better about yourself.
They love me. They told me.
They
They
lie.
would lie.
They do all the time.
No.
Literally 24/7. Alright, what are the cheapest piles of garbage I can hire? You guys. I want a whole bunch of you.
A dead Lois?
2. Dead Loisi. I got nothing. It's fine. Alright, ending my turn. Now the sounds are all too quiet. I'm having
Faction destroyed.
issues.
Baston. Yay, one of my ghost guys is back alive.
I'm having issues, folks. I apologize. Like, the music was exceptionally loud, and then everything else was too loud, too, so I played around with it, and I got it to where it wasn't loud, but now everything's too quiet. I don't.
No good answers.
It's Mutanat. It's his fault. Something to be aware of.
I don't know why it's gotta be my fault. I'm not saying it's not.
Because it definitely is, but
I'm just saying, why does it have to be?
because
These are healing up nicely. I don't think I want these warriors anymore. They're kind of lame. Give them the boot.
what's it all about? So you getting rid of some of your crappier people and getting stronger people?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, I definitely need to get a cannon. Where have you been all my life?
Are you gonna actually hit the insert button on your keyboard from now on?
It seems unlikely.
You're gonna forget and look for an actual button that says insert on the screen?
That definitely seems more likely.
Yeah.
And I need an ale house, because the wolves got a drink too, am I right?
It's that language barrier, you know. I'm speaking
What?
Canadian, you're speaking American? American. So, I mean, it's rough stuff, to be
Upgrade
sure.
this building first. Doesn't sound like fun.
Sure it does. It means that you're gonna have more parties there, probably. More
do
parties,
like more
less
parties.
amber. Destroy at 11.
Sexy parties.
No amber parties.
Don't like that.
I don't like any of this. It's all terrible. Why did I have to pick the Wood Elves of lameness?
Your turn, news at 11.
Greenskins, thank you for removing my map to this side of the world. Karak Ziflin, oh, you've decided that you're going to leave again because you just don't care about your town anymore. That's probably good.
Heard worse ideas.
Oh my gosh, I have -7. People might actually replenish. Ambusher has been discovered. Hey, an assault unit success. Huh. They hindered my army.
Aww.
Oh good, more Bray herds come. Because of course they do.
I was just saying to myself the other day, you know what that guy needs? Bray herds.
Yep.
Do you believe I said that?
I do. Does sound like something you would say.
Really?
Alright, turns before they surrender. 5.
I fear no one.
Okay, well, they should be suffering attrition at this point. So let's continue the siege.
Destroy.
The siege. Not the siege. The siege. Okay, so yeah, they're going to be in trouble soon. You guys are now finally replenishing since I just combined all of you. So that sucked. Yeah.
Surprise!
It's the thing. That also means that I can go and do murderous things with my army that's over by you in a turn or so. Because they are now replenishing! Yay! Though not
I know
very
you think
quickly.
that sounds good?
They're actually replenishing very slowly. Like they had the plus.
It's going to take 4 turns to recruit this cannon.
It'll take me 11 turns to replenish some of my troops. Guess they don't like your area. Well, whatever. Wonder if I should traverse the map or something. Go into the underroots.
I will do my duty.
Come over here on this side. Maybe they like it more over here.
Yeah.
Oh, 26 turns for that one?
Don't you have some kind of garrison position?
Maybe. We'll see. We shall see in the future.
It's also Bumpy's wife's favorite position. Ow!
The garrison
The
position?
force is with
I don't
me.
know.
Okay. You are a weird person.
Sounds like something you guys up in Canada might try.
Sure.
You know those weird
13%.
Canadians, guys.
As opposed to the normal Canadians.
Exactly.
Canadians you do know. Those are the Canadians you don't. Alright. Something
I'm
about
just happy my ghost guy
Alpha
came back to life.
Camp. Yes. I do have an uncamp state.
Starting out. Your request is reasonable.
My request is reasonable, apparently. That's pretty legit.
What's your request?
I don't know. But apparently encamping was a request for one of my people. And apparently it was reasonable.
Lady of the Glade.
Too legit to quit.
Medium legit. There's still some quitting. Alright, your turn to do whatever it is that you do. We'll just be over here staring at the dragon.
I finally got a special event!
You did?
War trade caravan is ringed by goblin wolf raiders. This sounds terrible! We're off to a bad start. A stalemate is developed, but the foe refuses to relent. Such a local affray should be dealt with by the local lord, but your intervention could speed things up. Do I smash the enemy? Or allow the raid to remain? You're on your own, suckers.
Oh, you coward.
I got time for this. Mutanat's got wheelings and dealings.
You're the worst.
You're the worst.
Yes, I am.
I'm the greatest there ever possibly was.
You're the greatest at being the worst. Attack this place right here.
Still doesn't like me enough to join my confederation.
Attack this place.
What? I can't see what you're talking about.
Look by Karak, eight peaks.
Yep, no.
Attack that horrible place. It's the worst.
Sorrow, or
Where all the arrows are pointing.
you've got like 7 arrows.
All pointing the same spot.
I already have Crack 8 Peaks.
I know. Kill that usurper. It's all his fault. All the problems that we've suffered, it's been his fault.
Has it?
Yes. Him and his ghost dwarves who don't know how to assassinate.
For Karagate Peaks! For vengeance!
Karak 8 Peaks! I like how you even said Karak 8 Peaks.
Exactly.
Like, why? Why? Like, you just took it over. All of a sudden, you're like, hey, you know, this is my place. This is where I'm from. You know, this is how I roll. You lost 40 people.
Okay.
That's
I know.
embarrassing. I'm kidding.
It is a little embarrassing.
Lord of the Ungrun.
Okay,
I
you.
like how happy your people are until you move soon. Oh, you have a random ghost dwarf who's just like, oh my gosh. That could be a problem. Hey, it's
That
your
is
boy, Wurags the Great Green Prophet. He's back.
Is he?
Wurzag.
Dang, he won't stay dead.
Nope. And Grimgor Ironhide's back, but he's the leader of that group, so it makes sense that he's back.
I wish he'd die. He'd stay dead.
Your main hero has leveled up. The legendary lord.
See if I get anything legendary to level him up with.
The legendary toothpick
Iron
of...
willed. Ooh.
Ooh. That's right, the legendary toothpick of... Ooh. Oh my.
Oh my.
What order?
Oh, Athel Lauren. Yes, yes, yes. Athel Lauren. Blah, 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 blah.
Yakety schmackety.
Karak Ziflin, prepare to meet your doom. For I plan to kill you in a very real way.
That sounds harsh.
Yeah, I'm a harsh ruler. But
Long suspected.
it's what's good for the greater good, so
Is
to
it?
go with it. Yeah, it is. Apparently Marienburg likes me for some reason. And so does
The greater
Karlberg.
good.
Straight up sacrificing myself. No autopilot.
A goat farm. I don't think that's worth it at all.
Come on, goat farmer, what are you doing? Let's do this.
Calm down. I'm upgrading my stuff. I finally have money. It's glorious.
Hey, I'm at -6 amber now. I don't know what's happening. My people are just like, oh, this isn't candy. Oh, here. Like what happened? I don't know. I don't know how I magically got 10 or 11 back. Not complaining.
You know what they say?
Just
Don't look at
understand.
candy horse in the mouth.
Don't steal candy from a gifted horse. What? Oh, come on, you're going after one of my stupid little town babies that I just took over? I hate you.
Town babies.
I hate you, man. I hate you. Yeah, I know. Raiding by beastmen of dirt land. Whatever. Hey, critical failure. Haha, enjoy that. The Night Glens. Lady Morlana and Lord Arliss have been turning a blind eye to the practices of their subjects, and hence the Shadowed Night Glens are awash with forbidden and arcane magics. The Elven subjects, or the 11 subjects, no, I'm kidding. The Elven subjects are ever accommodating, and invite you to join them, perhaps in the hope that you may spare them retribution, and even learn something for your trouble. I can ignore them and do nothing, or I could get a miscast chance by 50%, and the Winds of Power will increase. I'm ignoring them. They are filthy, and I do not wish to dance with them.
I acquiesce to your request.
You better acquiesce to my request. It kind of rhymes, too. It's pretty
Treading
cool.
softly.
Almost like you did that on purpose.
I didn't. She did that.
Unseen
I
parties.
literally just
Your
said what
orders
she
are
said.
acceptable.
Literally.
My orders are acceptable. You hear that? Do you hear that? Eh? Are your orders ever acceptable? No. Why? Because nobody likes you.
They are rarely acceptable.
2 arms. Oh, good. Oh, good. I can take him. I'm going to wait another turn or two because I want to crush him and not lose any of my troops, including my Hawk Riders that I have almost none of.
Attack!
So, yeah, we're going to sit here and wait. So you can enjoy that. I'm going to have to somehow stop this dude from doing bad things to my people.
Bad things.
I go for.
Leave Aquitaine alone. I still haven't recovered from losing the Aquitaine in the Free Space 1? Free Space 2 game? I think it was Free Space 1. We lost the Aquitaine. We ended up on the Bastion. Wasn't great. You have no idea what I'm talking about, and that's okay.
I could have an idea what you're talking about if you tell me.
I did, but you didn't understand any of it, so it's fine.
Fair enough.
I don't think I win the battle against him, but if he attacks, maybe.
I gotta tell you, I'm a little bit worried for Brakvar.
Who or what is that? We have a trade agreement? We do not.
Brakvar is my city on the water that has
lady's favor.
the Great Green Prophet heading towards it.
Why?
It's important to say it just like that, too.
Yeah, I heard that. What, you have a very happy relation toward me, and yet, for some unknown reason, you do not want to trade with me, even though it's more beneficial to you than it is to me, because of logic.
I think it's very obviously known.
Like, they're going to be getting 173 and a whole bunch of resources. I'm going to be getting 94. And they're like, nah, we don't want to trade with you. Really?
I don't even want to trade with you. I'm only doing it because I have to.
Really? Because it seems pretty profitable. Ugh, I hate everything. It's fine. Alright.
No.
Wait. I almost ended my turn. I don't want to do that yet.
At your service.
For Arthur Lauren.
Why aren't you ending your turn?
Because I don't want to. I want to embed my hero.
Don't do it.
Alright, we have to go over here to Briani. See, this is stupid. So I'm going to constantly have these idiot Bray herds popping up in the middle of my territory.
You just it tells you which city they'll spawn from. You just have to leave an army there.
Okay, so I'm clicked on them. Where does it say what cities it's going to spawn from?
Looking. Like, if you look over to the west, you can see it tells you what Orc city is. This is an important city to the Orcs. So they'll just randomly spawn from the city.
Yeah, but see, there's a problem with that. The beastmen just spawn armies that are cities. So...
Well, the Orcs do the same thing, too.
No, they don't. They spawn at an actual city.
Even if you own the city, they'll still spawn.
I know, but they don't have a city that they own. They just randomly, they're like, hey, we're just going to be in your territory this time. Surprise! Like, oh, okay, because, you know, that's fair. So that basically means that all of these little baby places that I have here are never going to be safe. I'm never going to have peace of mind over here. It's kind of stupid. Just saying.
You just said you'll never have peace of mind.
Well, I mean, like, seriously, if you kill off a group, they shouldn't be coming back, especially if you're keeping the places happy. Now, I understand if there's a riot, and they're like, we missed the old regime, and then they come back, you know, fine. But, you know, if you kill off a group of guys, that should be it. They shouldn't just be respawning permanently, like, forever. That's a really silly feature they added. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Especially things like beastmen, because their army is their city, so they can just be like, oh, I'm going to plop down right here next to your town. You're not strong enough to defeat me, so I can just sit here and build up my own troops, because I can recruit from anywhere, because I am my own town. And then when I'm strong enough to take it, I'm just going to kill you. Which means I can't really move forward with any fronts. Now, granted, there is space between their attacks, but what if I'm all the way at the northeast fighting, and then they spawn down here in the southwest? It's just, I don't get it.
Does seem like a problem.
It's really, really dumb.
Can I offer assistance?
It's really, really ridiculously dumb looking.
Probably not great.
Grimgore Ironhide's still sitting there. He's one group away from having a Wa.
Where?
The guy north of you. If he gets one more unit, he's going to be able to have a Wa. He might still be too weak, though.
One can hope.
Like, he might not have enough fighting to get it. So you think a Barak Avar is going to get wrecked?
I don't know that it's going to get wrecked. I think it's possible.
The Great Green Prophet is coming.
Always possible.
You are running on an amber deficit. Capture additional settlements, disband units, or demolish buildings that require amber to solve this crisis. Yeah, I could do all those things, but that seems like an awful lot of work. Nope,
Oh, that's a much better choice.
Barag Dawazbag? What? That's a great name. Oh, good, another one. Because I didn't have enough problems. Well, at least he's off my
At least that
land.
one's, yeah. That one's hanging out with Baston.
I don't know why. He looks like he's going to get crushed going there. Hey, yeah, I know. I know there's problems. There's always problems. Deal with it. Alright, where are we here? The old Aquitaine. Let's get them on down this way.
You know what's a problem is this freaking corruption crap.
Yeah, that does sound like a problem. Alright, how do we stack up against Karak Zifil, whatever?
To the hunt.
Much better. Alright, I'm going for it, I guess. Quick save, in case I don't like the outcome. I will save scum like a terrible human person. Not really. Alright, auto-resolve. Let's see what we got.
I think it's a pretty safe outcome.
Decisive victory. As long as I don't lose my Hawk Riders, I'm totally happy.
Yeah.
Lost 58 units, but doesn't look like I lost any actual things. Good. Okay, so I can raise them for an absurdly high amount of damage, or money. 35, that's actually not that bad. Or not that good. I had like, what, 50,000 a few times?
Yeah.
I need the amber, so we know we can't do that. We know that we can't do that.
How's your other? Go raise Stone Mine Tower with your other army. It'll make you feel better.
I don't know how strong it is yet. That's what I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah,
check
they're a
next.
ways away. You got 5 turns still.
Let's take a look here. Growth. Yeah, I think we're gonna do the faction-wide thing.
God King.
All right. So what is stone something who but about what? Oh, Stone Mine Tower. Yeah.
Lady of the Azrael.
Yeah, I'm gonna let my guys get a bit stronger before I go and I slaughter them, but I will move again. Get closer.
It's the
It
spirit.
shall be done.
Oh, there's a Top Knot army hanging out next to me. I don't know why.
Well, they know you're a big fan, so.
Your request
Maybe he wants to claim the city right after I raise it.
What city are you going for? South? He might be trying to get to the city before you can get there. It does happen on occasion. By the way, do any of my towns want to kill me yet? They do that often. No, they look like they don't hate me as much
I'm not
as
too
well.
worried about him. He's suffering lack of fightiness.
Yeah, no, most of my towns seem to not want me dead right now, which is
Hooray!
a bonus for me. It is a boon, to be sure.
Going forth.
Alright, I'm going to send Deluric over to Karakazifil.
This is my favorite lick.
I thirst for the hunt.
Alright, ending my turn. I'm done with turn 100, ladies and gentlemen, and when Mutanat is done with his turn 100, we are done with this episode 100.
I'm just glad the stupid Chaos Agent's somewhere else.
Yeah, whatever happened to him?
Don't
there
know,
he is.
don't care.
He's still on your land.
Where?
Between Karak Azgaharzapan and Barakvar. Oh, there's no way you can win this.
That's gonna be close.
A decisive lost. Lost with the teeth. Apparently I threw that in there.
I will
Carving out my province over here.
You're like, yeah, I could be allied with you. Remember the whole we need to start next to each other and yeah, nah. I'm just gonna traverse the entire map and start over here. It's fine. We do this all the time. No big deal.
I didn't put the burning desire in my heart to have Crack 8 Peaks.
Well, it's better than having the burning desire in your loins to have it, I
I was
suppose.
born this way.
You were born that way, huh? Were you born with a Morg or Shadow Gave Beastmen Bray Herd chilling next to your place? Because I wasn't either, yet here they are.
Yeah, well.
Hopefully the Bretonians, or whatever they are, the Empire.
I don't want to hear it. I have a warm buffer all around you.
A warm buffer? What is that?
I mean, we both know that I'm not going to be able to stop anyone, but you've got a nice buffer
Yeah.
all the way around.
I can watch them march to me while I frantically try to get troops across the entire map to stop them.
Exactly.
Boy, that just sounds so useful. Yay.
Look, the first step is
Ending
before
your
you were
turn,
constantly
yes.
having to march over to me to save me. Once I can save myself, think how much more time you can spend killing your own people.
Why are you leaving the... There's a guy who's besieging you and you left? Really? Oh. Doc Karaz just got wrecked.
Yeah, he's being sieged. That's why I'm building a wall in my other city up
You
there.
and your bloody walls. Stop it.
Keeps me safe at night.
Does it, though? I wonder if I'm strong enough to take that guy on. Guess we'll find out soon enough.
Bretonia wants a military alliance with
Yeah,
me.
Bretonia can kiss my left big toe.
Oh, they're my boys.
Top knots. Well, I was gonna take the town. Guess we'll take this one.
I don't think he can, man. He's only got 12 units and they're hurting.
Oh, the great stag is a revered and treasured creature of Athel lore and renown. We did this one before. We can either hunt it or don't hunt it. I'm gonna let it be. It gets rid of chaos and vampiric corruption.
You do need to get rid of it.
I do. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this episode. Mutanat and I will say our farewells, farewell, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.
Whoop whoop.